If you're looking for a free option for creating mailing labels for a large number of addresses, Google Docs and Sheets is a great option. Many free merging tools, such as those from Avery, limit you to a small number of labels, and this Google option will allow you to merge as many as you want, but you will need to get 3 items set up for it to work. First, you will need a Google Sheets spreadsheet of the addresses and information you want for your labels. Here's mine, which is linked in the video's description, but really you can create any spreadsheet or copy from any spreadsheet as long as you have columns for name, address, city, state, and zip code. I have first and last name in separate columns. If you have the recipient's full name in the same column, that's just fine. Next, you need a Google add-on called Autocrat. To get it, choose Add-ons from your Google Sheet, select Get Add-ons, then search for Autocrat and install it. You will only need to do this once, not every time you want to merge, which is why my option to install is grayed out because I already have it. Last, you need a properly formatted merge document template that aligns with the labels you have. I have created one for the Avery 1" by 2 5/8 inch 30 per sheet labels, which are the most common labels for addresses, and it is linked in the video description. So that the labels print properly aligned, it's critical you do not make significant changes to this template. These double arrows or chevrons tell Autocrat that a merged field is going to go here. Autocrat will go to my spreadsheet and pull information from the columns I align with these fields. So if your spreadsheet has just one column for name, you can make this slight revision to have just one name field here instead of separate first and last name fields. But avoid adding any extra spaces, hitting enter, or including other information, or the merged information is not going to correctly align on your labels when you print them. Once you have everything set up, the actual merge process is quick and easy. Go back to your spreadsheet, go to the Add-ons menu and choose Autocrat, and then Open. I have already merged labels, so you'll see that I have an existing job right here. But I'm going to select New Job to show you how I set it up. Give the job a name, and then click Next. Now you need to choose the formatted template where the spreadsheet information will be merged into. Click From Drive and browse for the template I set up. Mine will start with Copy of Merge 30 Labels, unless you renamed it. Choose Select and then Next. Here's where you map the bracketed fields on the document to the columns on your spreadsheet where the information comes from. Some spreadsheets have multiple tabs, so you first need to choose the Merge tab. My spreadsheet does not have multiple tabs, so Sheet 1 is my only option. If the name of the column on my spreadsheet is identical to the name inside my bracketed arrows, Autocrat sometimes selects it for me. But if not, I just choose the drop-down to map the column I want with each merged field. I'll finish mapping my categories, which is pretty easy because the spreadsheet columns and placeholders on the document are very similar in names. When you are done mapping your data, click Next. This is the really important settings page. Enter a title for your merged document. Make sure to leave the type as Google Doc, but change the output to single output mode, or you're going to end up with one label in a bunch of separate documents instead of all of your labels in one document. Also, make sure to say no to the page break between data rows because you want multiple labels on one page. When you're done, click Next. The rest of the default settings are all fine with me, so I could just click Save here, but I'll click Next so you can see the various options. Once done, click Save. Now that I have put in the settings for this merge job, it is saved in my existing jobs. To run it, I just need to click the play icon. You will see several columns added to your spreadsheet in the background. And when Autocrat is done, close the window. The merged doc URL is one way to find your merged labels, or you can find it in your drive by searching for the name you chose. I'll use this URL and preview the document before I print. These look great. From here, all I need to do is insert my label sheets into my printer and then click Print. If you add more addresses and want to remerge, it's fine to delete these columns, or you can leave them. I can easily rerun the label merge since everything is saved in Autocrat. I just need to click that play button to rerun my merge with any new addresses that I have added.